Oh my god.
It's okay, you're
Alright,
learning.
anyway.
That's
So,
the important
Cutter
thing.
and MK here. And this is not the matchup we probably would have seen last time. It's the first bracket where Poyo has gone MK. He stayed MK the whole time against Bim, and it ended up going game 4, and like all of them were super close. Bim's fighter looked very good. They kept that set very close.
Ooh, falling
Ruby
on the
tends
nice
to-
stat, that's not something you see very often.
Ruby tends to not do well versus new characters. This is the first time Ruby has actually fought a Meta Knight in
I
play
actually
so
don't know
far.
how much they've played against MK in general. Because they play the game a lot, but they've also been taking a break the last couple weeks, and we don't have a lot of MK players around here.
Yeah, I think like the only one is Bin, who
Colgate and
sometimes
Bim both play Meta Knight.
yeah, Colgate and
But they also both play other characters. Colgate has a
Uh-oh.
Bell and a Magalore. Bim has a sword, of course, and a fighter.
ah yes, the classic.
Looks like the
And
stream has
Poyo's
frozen for
pretty
me.
solid advantage right now. If he can get him one more time against the charge cutters here.
Yeah,
Ruby's
because
really respecting, I think, MK a little too much. Oh, the back hit of Shuttle Loop will take it for game 1.
yeah,
Ouchie.
shuttle loop is a big move. It'll
Shuttle Loop's
if you
very
do
good.
yeah if
And
you
Poyo
don't
is
think
a brawl
it'll hit
player,
you,
so he's
it's
going to
still
be using Shuttle Loop.
might.
That's how it goes.
Oh yeah, yeah. The classic.
Here you
I've
go.
not played him in Brawl, but I've commentated his Brawl MK sets, and that move's good.
I still cannot see the tournament stream. I'm gonna have to wait a bit.
I can't, but I'm pretending I can.
On Discord? It's
On
working
Discord, yes.
on
Oh
there,
wait, it's
so-
back.
Oh, there it
back.
is. It's back.
Hey.
Anyway, as you
So,
can see,
uh,
Zap is
Oh sorry. Go ahead.
So Poyo is going to stick with the MK. I think he's going to stick MK as much of tonight as he can.
Oh, Ruby's going
and
ninja.
Ruby going ninja.
What
Ruby
a-
is going
what
to
a
go
other
Ninja.
trick.
That makes sense. They are Ninja, Staff, Cutter, and a few others, Archer as well. But I think Ninja is their best character, and I think it's also the highest tier of their characters by far.
Yeah. I don't think they really play staff too much anymore.
They played Staff earlier
No.
today, actually. But,
Oh really? Okay.
Wait.
Never mind.
tourney-wise, like no, they have not played Staff
but
since
Staff
like
is a
around.
bad character, so they're not going to stick with
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
They actually
Staff
lost a
bad.
game to Croc's Dedede with Staff. But
Ooh,
then they beat him with, who was it?
Bro, did you see those 4 goblins? That was crazy. Croc
that
built
was-
different.
Croc is indeed built different, but he also went
Like-
he also gave away 2
like,
games of
dude,
Dedede
cool.
and then lost the set for
Yeah,
it
That is
because
true. But
he
he's
lost
so
once
built
to their,
different. He did 4
winner
gobbles though.
wrestler. Yeah, so who's the real winner?
yeah. Like I was also able to take a game off of Croc's Unity, and that is
Croc's Dedede is
It's
not,
something.
like his Dedede is very good for being a Dedede, but Dedede is so bad.
yeah, but also it's
It's
Unity.
kind of how I
Yeah.
feel about Ruby Staff, to be honest. Like, they're
Yeah.
so
Poyo's
good.
getting
Oh,
The
man.
slipped
character
up
is
by those
still
shock
so
hits.
awful.
Yeah.
Like you
Anyway,
have the
in
shock
this
and you
game,
have the
Ruby back
aftershock.
on their Ninja, and the Ninja doing way better.
Yeah,
they're up
we'll be
50 health
seeing-
pretty late into this game.
We'll be seeing that like jump slash.
The kunais.
Because it's a huge, fast, and does really good damage. So generally just a good move to throw out in neutral and pressure, and also in combos. Also,
Also,
Blossom
the thing
Storm.
about,
Blossom Storm.
Ninja is that you're not locked into doing either the dash attack or the regular attack, because
Yeah.
Kunai is tapping B and Shock is holding B. So you're not
Yeah, it's
locked
nice.
into like, oh, you're doing a dash jump or you're not. It gives Ninja a little more freedom to do what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
anyway,
those-
here Poyo's down to 21 health. Gets one big combo,
Shuttle
but
loop?
not much of an extension.
He does
Oh,
not
That's
get
my
it.
main criticism of Poyo's MK so far, is that his
he
conversions
has
are
a-
not the level that we see from other MKs. His neutral's
Like,
really
yeah,
solid, and he gets a lot of opportunities. He just doesn't do the same amount of damage that we see from like Colgate when he gets one hit.
Yeah, like
He
the
doesn't
last
really
time
take advantage of the shuttle loop
Sorry.
limit. Like he can
Yeah.
go for 3, but he chooses to go
Yeah, I
for
don't know
1
if
and
he
end
knows
it with
how
a
to do
reset.
the infinite yet.
Ah, that's fair. Like Meta Knight,
That's true.
execution-wise, is harder
started,
than I think you would expect
He
from this
started
game.
playing MK like only in the last few days. Alright, command grab.
Ooh,
that
One more
air
kunai
drop.
will do
Oh.
it. Oh, that would have taken it.
Kunai?
Next hit will win.
No kunai.
Yeah.
Ruby is not going kunai.
Oh, good cherry
Oh.
blossom too.
Blossom Storm is gonna do it.
Out.
Blossom Storm moves Ninja off the
Storm's
ground,
so
so it's
good.
really good for like just getting out of the way of moves, and it's also active for a really long time.
Yeah,
So,
and that
it's
was a
good.
really good like preemptive read on the MK dash attack. Because Poyo comes
Yeah.
in with the dash attack pretty often, and Ruby's able to stuff it out with the Blossom Storm while she jumps out of the way. While they jump over it with the Blossom Storm.
Yeah, and
So it's 1-1.
Poyo ends up falling for those aftershocks, like those quad shock attacks after the original shock hitbox that comes out if you hold it for longer. So like he'll shield the first part, but then let go and still get damage for like basically a shock hit anyway.
And shock hurts so much.
Yeah.
Like Ninja's such a high damage output character.
Yeah, Ninja hurts a lot more.
Any mistake you make like that just does so much damage, and it can lead into like some combos and 50-50s as well.
Yeah.
That's something Ruby doesn't go for as much as Pizza Time does. They go more for like resets and like repeated neutral wins. But they still have a pretty solid punish game with the Ninja still.
Yeah, Pizza Time probably goes for a lot more stealth slash 50-50s, those sorts of things. Those sorts of like strings.
Speaking of Ninja combos, was like the dust loop type thing true? Like
it was not
like
true,
down...
no, but it's
okay.
It's hard to get out of if it's done well, but it's also hard to do.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it looks hard. I will never not call that
the thing with that is that you have to do the first shock and then wait and do the second one. You don't do hits one. And, you don't do both hits 1 and hit 2. You do the first hit, then you wait for it to end, and then you do hit 1 again.
Okay, I see.
And that's how you get more damage, but it also makes it less true and just like harder to execute.
I see. Also, fun fact, Mennonite's jump has a hitbox, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, so does Beetle's. Wings have damage in this game.
Yeah.
No hit stun, but they do damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like the Rivals pick from Poyo. I think it's a good MK stage, but certainly not a bad one for Ninja. It'll make it so that Ruby's kunai are a little more effective at long range when they want to move away. It also gives them a little bit more of an opportunity to dive kick in. I like that, just the dive kick into the dash attack away. Ninja dash attack is so good for just escaping pressure, because if they run after you, you get the lingering hitbox behind you. But even if they don't, like, then you've moved half the screen away from them.
That's nice.
Good power shield
nice.
command grab there.
Yeah, that's something that Ruby takes advantage of a lot, I think. And I really like just seeing how they use the command grab in some situations.
Yeah, Ninja's command grab is so good. And there's also another effect of what I mentioned with the lack of having like dash attack versus normal attack inputs. That leaves Ninja open to do all of their moves at any point in time in the air. So you can actually dash jump or regular jump and still get your command grab out. Whereas most characters with command grabs can't do their command grab in the air. Or off
it's
dash
really
jump.
nice.
So Ruby down a little bit here. Poyo has gotten a few more big hits in Game 3.
And
we got a
this
lot,
is
lot left to play. This is, Game 3 out of a potential 9. Because we're in top 8 now.
Yes. And also, another thing that you might notice is Poyo staying in the air a lot with Mennonite. That's something you can do with Shuttle Loop because there's no limit to it. Mennonite will like force the game to be played at his pace. So that's something that you need to look out for.
A big thing that Poyo likes to do in any game where he can play Mennonite is he's very defensive until he gets an opening. But as soon as he sees a potential opening, he will go for it. I mean, he will run at you when he gets the chance. We see that with his dash attacks in this game. That's usually his go-to move to get in. And you can cancel it into the shuttle loop, and then if you're wrong and it doesn't hit, you're not really going to get punished.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do?
Dive kicks coming in from Ruby.
Oh, that's good.
And they almost tie this game up, actually.
I mean, 3H. Well, I guess it matters for Ninja, actually, because kunai.
Oh, chance for
unfortunate
kill here.
whiff.
Full conversion. Ruby gets back to the ground.
Killed.
Can they take it still? And the dash attack will claim it for Poyo.
Alright, so that puts Poyo 2 up, I believe?
Yeah, 2-1 for Poyo.
Okay, 2-1. Okay, yeah.
But no, Ruby won the first game.
Yeah. Oh, right, my bad.
Oh wait, it is 2-1. Crap, I missed a game.
Switching to Archer, okay.
Ruby Archer?
I can see this working.
I can dig it. Nice kind of pick.
Archer is good, but this matchup is stressful, to say the least. We'll see what the stage pick is. I think that affects it a lot.
It's more stressful for Meta Knight.
Yeah, since Archer can snipe Meta Knight out of the air with upwards and...
But that... catching MK when he's moving around
Okay,
like
yeah.
that is not easy to do.
Okay, that's true.
If your aim
I guess
is
we'll have
very
to
good,
wait and
then
see.
yes, but it's not easy.
Well, Ruby is a player who has shown that they have very good player sense. So if reads are something that Ruby needs to catch Meta Knight, I think they can pull it off. Let's get right in.
So,
Let's
back on
get right
Rivals.
into it.
Now that's an interesting one, because I don't think flat stages are particularly good for Archer a lot of the time. They give him a lot of pressure in neutral, but if you get hit, you are in so much trouble.
Oh yeah.
And one
Because
important thing
Archer-
we see there is that Ruby gets hit out of a dash jump, which makes it a lot more bearable for Archer, because if they get hit out of the dash jump,
Oh,
now
as
they
we
can
just
still
saw
land
right
with their
there.
dash attack in the air. As soon as Archer loses their dash in midair, they have a really hard time landing.
Yeah. Like that downward arrow attack, that's only available if you're dashing, and it's also Archer's own or best landing
It's his
option.
only landing option. I mean, your best alternative is
I mean,
to shoot
you can
arrows straight
fastball.
ahead.
Does that count?
Right, if fastball is your best landing option, you don't have a landing option, because that's just using
Okay.
mechanics of the game.
Okay.
But yeah, once Archer's caught without their dash, they're pretty much stuck with
Wait.
the fastball and then like charge an up arrow or
Wait, was that
arrow
anti-air
down.
dash? Was that anti-air dash tag a few seconds ago?
Yeah, Archer dash attack not giant, but it's pretty fast and it does go a little bit into the air.
Yeah,
So
I
you
did not
actually can
expect that.
anti-air with it
Okay.
if your timing is very good. So here we see Ruby cornering themselves a little bit. Oh yeah.
Oh
They're
yeah,
gliding
Meta
into
Knight
the shuttle loop.
ate right through them.
That shuttle loop does have a hitbox the entire time that it's out.
Yeah.
Oh, going for the reset on that. So much damage. This should take it.
Ooh,
And Poyo
yeah,
takes game 4.
That's gonna be the game, yeah.
I would like to see at least a different stage pick from Ruby if they're going to say Archer. I don't like Archer on that stage for sure.
That's fair.
Okay, back to the ninja. I like this better. Their ninja was going very close. Definitely would like to see them stick with this character a lot.
And Ruby still has two more games to lose before they're out of set.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is 3-1 Poyo in a first to 5.
And this is winners bracket, so even
This is
then,
winners, yeah.
the loser
Because they
of this
did
just
beat
goes on to
Croc, in the set where
Okay.
Croc went D to D for majority of it. And then
Yeah.
Ruby lost game with staff, switched to the cutter, and won pretty convincingly against the D to D, and then clutched it out game 4 against the wrestler.
Wrestler? Okay. Yeah.
Croc did
Better
actually go
build
his
it.
main for one game.
Yeah, that's. I don't think that would have been.
I don't know what
Uh,
he's thinking, but you know, he's built different.
That's true. He is. So Meta Knight on Butter Building. How? I can expect there to be a lot of sharking here with Ninja's jump slash, but I don't see this being a good Meta Knight stage.
Well, this was Ruby's counter pick.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would have probably banned. Well, okay, maybe.
I mean,
Maybe it's not as bad
kind
as
of
I
banned for like 3 different possible characters, because you never know when they're going to go to cutter
Oh,
as
that's
well.
true.
And they've already gone both Ninja and Archer this set.
Yeah. And Cutter, game 1.
Oh, right, yeah. So yeah, we've already seen 3 of Ruby's characters. Unlikely we'd see a staff pick against Meta Knight or Gooey. I don't think that's worth it. Okay, so big Blossom Storm there. Ruby really in control here in game 5. Oh, another Blossom Storm. And I like how they've been using Kunai in this game. They've really gotten a lot of chip damage over the course of the game with it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Kunai is
Well-timed air
really
dodge,
important for
don't get
Ninja
caught, but
because
only by one hit. Okay, dive kick into the Blossom Storm to catch the spot dodge. Really well done from Ruby, and they will take game 5. It goes to 3-2.
I think it's pretty safe to say that Poyo will probably stick with Meta. He might.
I think as long as he's still ahead in the set, he'll probably do it. If he loses if
Yeah.
he loses the next game, I think we might see a Gooey or whip switch.
Yeah.
Especially without P47 in the tournament tonight, Poyo is definitely the favorite.
Oh right, right.
Justin and Nuggets definitely with a chance to beat him. They've both beaten him in the past, but would be difficult. It's going to be hard for anyone to take him out, and certainly, yeah, certainly going to be hard for Ruby to pull this back, but they certainly have the chance to do it.
Yeah. Probably
in loser side, Croc 5-0 over Bim. So we're on Zet and Doug Sauce in losers right now.
See. Very, very decisive game
Croc
over there.
even more built different when he actually, you know, plays his real character and tries.
Yeah. Play. The good player wins when they play a good character. Whoa.
It's funny how that works.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go into game 6. Good command grab.
Oh. Also, I just want to say, Croc's DDD is also good. It's also just DDD though.
Like,
that's the problem.
DDD is great, but it's DDD still. You can only get so good when you're playing DDD.
Oh, nice catch with the dash attack, but no.
Catches the air dodge.
Yeah.
So pretty good lead for Poyo in the early going here, but nothing too significant just yet. Ruby going in now.
Yeah.
Ninja is definitely a character who sort of lends himself to weaving in and out, like alternate very quickly between being aggressive and defensive, and I think Ruby does that very well. They go in as soon as you're not expecting it, and then they'll back off. They'll throw some kunai, look for these dive kicks, and just put you in a bad situation no matter where they are on screen. Huge damage from the Blossom Storm again. And they're looking to tie the set up.
Yeah. Of course, kunai aren't just good defensively though, because they also, like, Meta Knight doesn't have any, but they also destroy non-transcendent projectiles. So,
I actually thought about going Ninja in my game 5 against Zet. Probably should have done that.
Oh, this could be big for
Ruby.
Yeah.
So we're all tied up 3-3 now.
Yeah, lots of active frames on that dash attack, so like you said earlier, can be used to catch a lot of
Yeah, it's a great way to catch both, like to catch aggressive options while also getting away even if they don't choose an aggressive option. So Ruby gonna stick with the Ninja. And Poyo is
sticking with Meta Knight. Oh.
So I wonder if he's just deciding to go with the MK the whole way through, or if he's deciding that he wants to go MK, you know, maybe all of winner's bracket, and then he'll go GUI or whip if he loses.
I can see why he wants
today.
I can see why he wants to go all Meta Knight because, like you said earlier, it's a very underrepresented character. So
it is for sure. I think there's a lot of matchup inexperience across the board for people for this character right now, even though
like everyone knows
everyone knows MK is good.
So yeah, we'll see what happens here.
All right, so game 7, we're back on Bubbly, and Ruby did just win here, so a bit of a surprise to see back on Bubbly again.
Oh yeah, that's something Meta Knight can do with Shoulder. Just fly across the stage whenever he wants. That's something
I think we all expect Poyo to do whenever he gets the chance. Good dash attack again to catch that downer.
Yeah.
Good landing option with the jump 5B bounce into another one.
Nice.
Okay, full jab's quite a bit of damage. Poyo with a slight lead now, but really close here in game 7.
Ooh. That was a clean play from Poyo, using the projectile and then, or not really a combo. It was more of a string, but
yeah, he got like 2 hits of a combo. That's like the main improvement I want to see from Poyo's MK is he's getting like dash attack shuttle loop and then just like 1 8B and that's it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Blossom Storm to catch again. If they can just do that 1 or 2 more times, the game's like, oh, great play from Ruby.
Ooh, that was
shot forward,
really
shot backwards
into
the quad shot, and they've taken the lead off that. Ninja damage,
that was
just so scary.
Yeah.
That's another really fun thing that opens up from Ninja, not having air dash inputs, is that they can do forward shock into backward shock really fast like that, even if you were already dash jumping. Great catch with the Blossom Storm again.
Another very good Blossom Storm. I think Ruby has caught on to all the dash attacks Poyo has been doing. Like that. Yeah.
They know that he's been trying to catch all their landings with that dash attack. And then again, a good dash attack just to escape that time, and if Poyo had gone in, then he would have gotten hit by it. Okay, Poyo waits it out this time.
Oh, delaying the dash attack makes sense, but that recovers.
It's really hard to whip punish Blossom Storm as well.
Yeah, it recovers in the air, so
yeah,
Ninja can either fly away
before you
fly away, use shock, use kunai, or just land and
like
grab
that roll
you.
from Ruby right there. It was a scary situation where MK was out of their range, but definitely in dash attack range.
Yeah.
So I like the choice to roll there. He's in flight fatigue. Ruby can catch him. No, they're not going to be too aggressive.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Okay. Good avoidance right there from Ruby. Really close game here, both under 30 HP.
Yeah.
Ruby getting
another
an eye in as though.
One thing that's happened is, I was gonna say Poyo stopped using dash attack, but you just saw it.
But he's really lessened how much he uses it, and I think that's super important.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, big power shield and command grab, 1 HP.
If you
can
power
survive
shield,
against the kunai, and that'll do it.
All proximity command grabs are frame 1, so if you power shield them, you can do that, and it's
fantastic command grab.
Yeah, very well played. Wait, was that the end of the set, or was there still one more game?
It's 4-3. That's not the set yet.
Okay. Okay.
One second. Let me just try to deal with something in Discord here. Okay. So, Poyo sticking with the MK the whole way through. Definitely showed that he can do it. But not going to be easy against Ruby's Ninja. I'm also just really happy to see Ruby back on their Ninja. I think it's definitely their best character. And it's
I'm
good to
just
see more
happy to see
Ruby's character.
Yeah. I was happy to see Ruby coming out for a tournament again.
Hello.
I just really like watching that. Oh, hello.
Hey, what's up, Doug?
I am supposed to play my set right now, but Wink's stream is way too laggy.
Yeah, we'll get it after this. We're getting it after this set, actually, I think.
That is a
So
slight
Aren't we?
we'll do Justin and Nuggets next, and then we'll do your set after.
Oh, so winners first, then losers. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because we're already in winners semis here. Actually, Doug, can you go ahead and tag Justin and Trey and help them get ready?
Tag who?
Justin and Trey, because this is game 3
Sure.
right now. And they're all
You got it.
Alright, so we'll take care of that. Shout out to Mr. Sauce, making top 8 at his own tournament. So, good stuff.
Yeah, Dark Sauce is good. Maybe we'll be seeing him later tonight, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we'll see him 2 sets from now. Alright, so the dash attack into the shuttle loop to get out. Oh, good dash attack. Poyo's still getting a little bit of damage here.
Yeah.
And he goes in after the Blossom Storm. Ruby's been pretty consistently landing with the dive kick into the Blossom Storm. Because Poyo was getting dash attack, getting Blossom Storms, dash attack into it over and over again. Now Poyo waiting it out a little better, but he's not getting a hard punish. He's getting like 1 or 2 hits of dash attack, and then just kind of going away.
Yeah, Blossom Storm recovers I already said it recovers in the air, but it recovers in the air, so that's
And it recovers very
huge.
fast too. There's not a lot of end lag.
Yeah.
Oh, and again he gets caught by it this time.
Ooh.
Ruby's sticking to their guns.
Yeah.
It is really just a game of footsies at this point between Meta Knight and Ninja.
Tied at 111.
Oh yeah, look at that, it is.
And there's a
I'm not
Here
kunai.
in Game 7, Ruby's starting to play a bit more defensive.
Those kunais mean a lot in the end game, especially now that they're both down by 100. They're both under 100, so the kunais mean everything to Ruby now.
Yeah, this game's so tight. All of those little extra bits of damage are so important. Okay, good catch in the air dodge.
Gets that
Oh,
jab after the
yeah.
dodge.
Falls on the
The whole
jab.
thing's a lot of
Ooh.
damage, and now Poyo up by a pretty significant amount, trying to send us to a Game 9.
It is really good that Poyo is starting to read those end lags on the spot dodge. He knows that there's end lag before the end of it, so he's just trying to catch a Ruby on those ending lag hits.
Oh, really good spacing by Poyo.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
gets outside the dive kick, then comes back in. Ruby's sitting at 26 health.
Yeah.
Out
I
comes
just
the
saw
shields,
Poyo
out
do
come the
like,
shocks.
Like
Gotta land
the
eventually, okay.
weave in, weave out, the classic footsies technique. Like
And
right
Poyo
there.
uses the projectile very well in these last hit situations. Or not quite last hit yet, but we're getting pretty close. He really starts
Yeah,
to
and I gotta say-
to say like, well, now you can't just eat the projectile once in a while, because 4 more of them will kill. It does, I believe, 6 through guts.
Oh, 6.
Uh,
Yeah.
eight
Oh wait,
It's like
Mennonites-
swords.
Mennonites
Sword
or,
Team does like 6
kunai?
through guts too.
But it's 6-3 guts, I believe.
Okay, yeah, no, okay.
Meta Knight choosing not to capitalize on the major end lag on that counter, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. They'll take us to
Game 9.
I believe.
Alright, so we do get a game 9 in our first to 5 today.
First game 9 of the... And I lagged out so much that the stream froze for me. Whoops.
We're still going here.
Yeah.
Gotta restart the stream now. And there it is.
Okay, there it is.
Alright. So, I actually have to congratulate Ruby on nailing that stealth box string earlier on with that backwards cross-up hitbox of the shock in the air.
The forwards shock into the backwards, that was crazy.
Yeah, I call those cross-up stealth boxes. Like, they're like these really cool cross-ups, but with Ninja, it's just really cool, because like, it's like
So
the
cool.
definition of stealth. Pulling one of those on like a player and then landing like an airdrop string, that's stealthy.
Pulling- Actually, no. Wait, I can see why they.
Last round,
A factory
Alright,
tour,
well,
and
okay,
the
never.
staff comes out.
Staff against Mennonite.
Welcome back,
I
Magikarp.
don't think this is a good pick, but
I decided to swap streams since there's nothing going on over there, so I'm here now.
It's been
Magikarp.
Ninja MK, and now for some reason they're going staff.
Okay, here's
Yeah,
my
the
theory.
staff
I
is
think-
coming out.
I think Ruby wants
I
to
do
go
not
staff
like this
because.
But I hope to see Ruby prove me wrong and make this a tight game.
Okay, hear me out.
Ruby
I-
usually
so
goes
now-
staff if it comes to the last game. If it comes to game
I
4,
haven't seen their staff.
with game 9, Ruby goes staff.
Okay, but
And like, that is the main condition for Ruby to play staff. It has to be game 9.
Poyo flying away with a 2-8B because that's a really
Yeah,
good
staff is a
anti-air,
very
I
good
think.
anti-air.
And like we saw right there. And
MK also has
Poyo
such
likes
good
to,
air mobility. Okay, there's
but
the
Poyo
anti-air.
likes to stay in the
There
air
goes
now,
the
and
spinning
it's just
staff.
a massive
Up another one
move.
goes.
And when a
I like
low
this
stage.
pick. Because this gives
Yeah.
Poyo less room to fly around the top. Oh, if they release it just a little earlier,
Oh,
I
yeah.
had that one.
It also gives Poyo a lot of room to
Ooh,
more shuttle
missing
links.
the jump read, I think.
The problem with this matchup is that Mennonite's just faster frame data, so one
Oh, yeah.
whiff from
Everyone has
from
fast frame data staff.
yeah, one
You're
whiff
so
from one whiff will
Bruh,
basically
even
get a
Bell,
combo.
like,
Staff
Oh,
would be
yeah.
so fun once you
Nice
crouch
dodge.
under everything. If
wow,
ever gets
Poyo
back.
surprisingly not getting enough punishes on the elongated staff jab in midair.
Yeah, that move has a
As well as the
bunch of
spinning
active
staff, that
things,
has
and
lots of end lag, but Poyo's in the air most of the time that it happens.
It,
I'm gonna need y'all to
recovers-
calm down. We got 3 voices going at once.
Okay. Sorry, can I say
Yeah, I'm
something
sorry,
about
let
that
you
staff's,
speak,
spinning
Arch. Like,
staff?
I was interrupting you for the most
that
part, so
move
you speak.
That move actually recovers before it's finished being active, so the recovery on it's actually very good.
But
So-
if
and you
you're on
can-
the ground, then it still has a lot of end lag. And that we did see
Oh,
a
yeah,
couple punishes when it was on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm also
If you-
surprised that Poyo's
This is really
missing
close.
his
Okay,
Ooh,
yeah,
catching
late
the
sacrifice.
staff.
There goes the jab.
Into the
And-
Into the
TP.
spinning staff? What?
Alright, so that's
That's
kind of
crazy
we're
from
about
Ruby.
even here.
Yeah, the staff fix working.
The staff is working way better than I would have expected.
Ruby at 69, Poyo at 62.
Hey,
Really
nice.
close
I've
here.
fought this character in so long. Because like Ruby hasn't been entering tournaments. We don't really have any other Sash players because like this character's not that
Yeah.
good. No one wants to play them.
Ruby is the only staff player that's really working to their
Okay, I
advantage because no
played-
one knows the matchup.
I played
Now
the
Ruby
staff
has
for-
lost the
Big
lead
damage
and is
for
getting
Poyo.
shuttle looped in the corner. Just an extreme game of footsies. Look at him go. Look at him foot. Look at him dash. Look at him shuttle loop.
Like
Everything.
dashing,
We got all the
Alright, good
footsies.
dash attack
Ooh.
there.
Wow, the
That kick
condor
in,
dive.
Poyo's
That's
might
it.
kill.
Is that gonna be it?
6-0.
Oh my
No,
god.
last 8
That's
will
gonna
take
be
it.
There we go.